The executive order was great. It was something that I felt we had to do.
President Trump, in a joint appearance with the King of Jordan, insisted he had no problem with signing an executive order keeping immigrant families together, despite reports that say he wanted no part of it.
There was a false story, fake news in the New York Times, just the opposite. I wanted to sign that. In fact, I was saying yesterday, before I read this phony story in the New York Times, that I was very, very happy that I signed that.
The Department of Homeland Security says it has reunited 522 children with their parents, but there are more than 2,000 children separated and still in shelters. The president says he doesn't want the courts deciding the status of people who come illegally, but Democratic Senator Elizabeth Warren says that's simply wrong.
A woman comes here with her 4-year-old son and says, I am asking for amnesty. I have been threatened by gangs in my home country. We should at least give her a hearing.
But President Trump says laws must be changed to make sure people who come in illegally have to go right back out.
Mexico holds people for 4 hours, for 5 hours, for 2 hours, and they're gone. We have people for 4, 5, 6 years, and they never leave.
The House is expected to take up a broad immigration reform bill, but it appears unlikely it will get enough votes to pass. Republican leaders are expected to shift to a more narrow bill focused on keeping families together when they're detained at the border.
The president has made this clear. We're going to continue to prosecute those adults who enter here illegally. We are going to do everything in our power, however, to avoid separating families.
Now, despite the controversies over immigration, the president's base is holding strong. A new Gallup poll says he has a 90% approval rating among Republicans.